Harpers Ferry. Harpers Ferry.
Harpers Ferry.
Harpers Ferry.
Yeah.
Shenandoah.
Oh, it's an old bridge.
Historic Lower Town is that way, about a half mile away.
Okay. We just drove up through there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very
parking way on the other end.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the Park Service created a huge parking lot here.
Okay.
And then they run a shuttle from the circle to the Lower Town.
Right.
In the Lower Town, there's a small parking area at the train station.
Mm-hmm.
There is a train 7 days. There's an Amtrak train 7 days a week. So some of that's commuter lot.
Mm-hmm.
The other is people who have often a Park Service pass will park there because that is run by the Park Service. And then the town charges $3 an hour on Potomac Street, which is the street next to the train station. Okay. But most people will park up here. If you're here for just like an hour and a half, you can use our lot and walk down to the Lower Town.
Thank you.
这里有一条很著名的徒步的路线，一条远足的路，很多人从这里远足。挺大的，有点冷。 这些好老的房、老老的汽车，还有用石头堆起的墙壁，装点着这个外面。风铃的声音好好听。这老古街这一带，石头都被走玉了，磨得挺光滑的。
Okay, this is the Harpers Ferry train station, passenger train station. Ohio Road. Okay. I know they have the C&O here, but Ohio. Okay. You're welcome. Come on.
啊，我们到这老火车站来看一看。
So this is the Harpers Ferry, Baltimore and Ohio passenger train station, and has a lot of history here. This was the area where they had a very big U.S. armory, where they store a lot of weapons and powder and things. And John Brown, the history around the Civil War, just before the Civil War started, was a man named John Brown led a bunch of other people who did not like slavery, and they came here to take over the town and take over the armory so they would have weapons for a revolt against the people who were for slavery. So that's part of the history of this place. Marks where the warehouse for iron storage was. This marks where John Brown's fort was. It's an obelisk, but it's capped with copper. This is where the armory was, where they used to make and store weapons and gunpowder. It's been here for many, many years, since the early 1800s, 1803, I think, until the start of the Civil War, and then there wasn't an armory here. Gatehouse. Yeah. Oh, it's a firehouse. Something powder. Three national trails meet: the Appalachian Trail, the C&O, the Chesapeake and Ohio Canal, and the Potomac Heritage Trail all meet right here. 1,176 miles long. It starts at one end is in Maine, and it ends in Georgia.
我们开车跑到西弗吉尼亚来，就是这个镇，这名字我要忘记了。这镇特别出名的，可能也就是他们 hiking 的路线。回头的时候，我在做这视频，我查一查相关的资料。我今天实在是太冷了，说不出来了，但是很美，很多人到这边来。
Yeah, fine repairing. See, look. It's a watchmaker store. You fix clocks and watches and jewelry. See?
Jewelry?
Yeah. I'll get some coffee. Some coffee and a cranberry orange muffin, which ought to be really good.
咖啡就是他的最爱。 小小的咖啡厅已经挤满了人，都冻死了。这个历史的镇，很多房子是空的，但是是做好那种让你看好多历史的东西，没有人在里面。1859年。
Shenandoah Street.
Shenandoah Street. I remember have a song, just Shenandoah.
Shenandoah, yeah, look at this.
一进来，这里面是一个好大的博物馆。
All walks of life, bound by the belief that slavery can be stopped only by radical means.
That's it, I can't bring the coffee in, sweetie.
小镇的小小的博物馆，做得很精致，也特别好。
A lot of history here.
Africa, America.
Okay.
What's the name there?
What?
See?
Okay. These were they're just to show how much money it would take to buy a person. Because African Americans were known as, they were treated as property. They weren't treated as human beings or people. They were purchased and sold like you would a car or a house or a horse.
It's freedom.
Yes. President Lincoln wrote or helped form the Emancipation Proclamation. I think it was 1863 or 1864, which was a declaration that freed all slaves.
What?
A large.
First he said you have to go at least to the church.
Remnants of an old building. Maybe it was another church. I don't know.
这房好漂亮，看看这上面装饰的。Thank you.
That's an old outhouse.